What's up, guys? Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Right. Yeah, we just got back from Subway. We actually have 3 new things.
The most we've ever done in one video.
This is a triple video, so we should make it 3 times as long. No, we won't make it 3 times as long. Anyways, well, let's just get right into it. No delay here. So, I wanted to explain what we got here.
If you guys have checked your mail recently, you might have seen advertisements from Subway advertising this new ultimate cheesy garlic bread.
Yeah, we went in there thinking it's a new type of bread, so he got all confused. Well, I was confused too, but he was doing the talking. So what they do is they actually prepare any of their breads to match the cheesy garlic bread style. So you can, when he said, I want the cheesy garlic bread, she said, what kind of bread do you want? And he's like, I just said, I want cheesy garlic bread.
I just got Italian. I think you got Italian also.
And they put a pretty thick layer of garlic butter with herbs in it and some cheese, and they cook it, and that makes the ultimate cheesy garlic bread. So now we're clear on how that works. So we're gonna dive right in.
So you got the spicy Italian,
which is 710 calories for the sandwich. I don't usually eat sandwiches like this, but to celebrate this video, I'm gonna eat 710 calories.
And then I got the Meatball Marinara.
All right, let's open our sandwiches and see what they look like. Oh, it's grease! Look at all that grease. Oh, I'm gonna die. My arteries are gonna be done.
You can't really see it, but all there is the garlic butter.
They spread it on both sides and the cheese, and they melt it. And then when they put this on here, you really can't see it, but trust us, it's there.
It is there.
I only ate part of my sandwich. He just devoured his whole thing. So what was your first impression of that new bread, Bren?
So I thought the bread was a really interesting idea. I really like the combination of the garlic butter with the herbs and the cheese on it.
Yeah.
I think it was Parmesan cheese.
I think so.
But I think the combination of the two was actually more interesting than the entire sandwich itself.
It definitely tastes like garlic bread. Yeah, it tastes like garlic sticks you've had in restaurants as the bread for the sandwich. So I think they actually pulled it off pretty well. When you go in there expecting a garlic bread for your sandwich, that's what you get. The only surprise to us is that it's not a different bread, it's actually a prepared bread of their existing offerings.
But that makes more sense, so there's not a separate bread that they have to make and prep.
It does add a bunch of calories to it if you're worried about that. I mean, remember Subway used to be the big health food place, but now you're eating these 1,500 calorie meals there.
Yeah, imagine a footlong from this.
Yeah,
like 1,500 calories.
My 6-inch spicy Italian with the new bread was 710 calories. Wow. Okay, so that's just the opening act here. We've got more. What do we have next, Mr. Brandon?
All right.
Nice fancy box.
I'll let the opening do the explaining.
No.
These are the ultimate cheesy garlic bread dippers.
Now here's what I found interesting about that. You don't mind me taking it over here?
Sure, go for it.
Here's what I found interesting. They actually take a 6-inch Italian half of a thing of bread, they cut it in fourths and make it out of that. So they don't actually make any kind of new bread out of it. They actually just take one of their 6-inch Italians and create it from that. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Probably good for the employees. They don't have to make any other bread. But they put the same garlic butter and the same cheese on there, and they just cook it, and then they give you a dipping sauce.
So then this gives you a better idea of what it is as a standalone, as opposed to having it on a sandwich.
Let me get a closer look at this thing, Brian. I gotta take a little closer look. That's pretty good. That looks pretty good. This is a much better. This is the same thing they had on our sandwiches.
Right.
The exact same thing for the sandwiches. So when you have your sandwich, that's the bread you get with the butter and the cheese melted, and they just put the toppings on there. But alone, it's a dipper. Since we've already had this as our sandwich, I know it's going to be good. It's just a matter of how does it taste by itself. Is that 2 marinara sauces?
Yes.
Oh, so they give you 2 marinara sauces. Ready? Double dip.
Boom. Double dip.
They're a little bit greasy too. Not as greasy as the sandwich I had, but they're still pretty greasy. Might want to bring a bib if you want to have these.
You can actually get one order of these dippers for about $3.49.
Right.
And I think that's a little overpriced because it's just the bread.
Right.
But I think that it's a cool idea nonetheless.
I would probably just eat that if I went back for it. I don't even know if you need the sandwich on it or not. But I think it works with a sandwich and it works by itself. So I don't really have anything bad to say about it, except for it is a little bit messy. The butter does get a little bit greasy as far as that goes. So
yeah, you're gonna have butterfingers after
Butterfingers.
you're done. believe it or not, the cheesy garlic bread was not what I originally was thinking about going to Subway for. I actually saw a post from someone on Instagram that was showcasing their new mint chocolate chip cookies, which are my favorites, so
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that.
I raised them. I brainwashed them to be mint chocolate chip lovers. So that's big in our family. So I can't wait to try one of those.
So yeah, let's get those cracking.
And it also kind of matches the holiday spirit here. There is another one in there that he didn't give to me, so I'll have to reach over and get it myself. Thank you. Appreciate that. No respect for your elders here, boy. It looks like one of their normal chocolate cookies with some mint shoved in there. What do you think?
That's what I'm seeing.
It is mint shoved in a regular chocolate chip cookie. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Do it.
Now, one thing I like to point out is that it's a really nice tasting cookie overall. It's like that perfect medium for a cookie. It's not too hard where you don't want to keep eating it, but it's also not too soft where it falls apart on you.
I was a little worried that maybe the mint was going to be kind of too far in the background, but that's not the case. It's a pretty good blend of mint with the chocolate.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, we're mint chocolate connoisseurs, so we've had the whole range where you can't tell to where it's overpowering. And this is somewhere right in the middle, which is where you want to be.
Yeah, I mean, I think the combination of the regular chocolate chips and the mint chocolate chips really do help the flavor a lot. So
yeah, it's good. It's kind of what you expect if you've had their chocolate chip cookies. Just imagine a mint version, and that's what it is. So I think they're kind of going 3-0 right now.
I think they're 3-0.
I think Subway's raising their game in late 18.
These cookies we got part of our meals instead of our chips.
Right.
So standalone, I think the deal is you get 3 cookies for $1.49. You can get a dozen, I think, for like $5. What do you think as a rating as far as the sandwich, or if you want to just rate the cheesy garlic by itself?
No, I think we just rate the bread. I think because the sandwiches are always going to change because on the toppings. But if you just look at the garlic bread, I think I give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. I don't, I've had some pretty high-end garlic bread in my days, but as far as something you can go down to Subway and get, it's pretty good.
Yeah, 8's across the board.
I would also give the cookie an 8. I think it's an above-average cookie. Maybe not perfect, because there is no perfect cookie, but I think it ranks as a solid 8 as well. So Subway has a big 8 day for me. And 8's across the board for Brandon, so pretty good day for Subway.
Pretty good day. This is a nice way to end off having the cheesy garlic bread and a great addition to the Subway menu. Unfortunately though, these are both limited time things, so you'll have to get it while it lasts.
Right. And by the way, a little sneak peek, our next video, something special on my channel and his. So stay tuned for those, because we're leaving town and we got some on location videos coming up for both of us, so stay tuned for that.
It'll be really excited, but thank you so much everybody for watching. I really appreciate you guys sticking around. It's been a great year, and I can't wait for you guys to see my next few videos.
If you like what you see in this video, subscribe, notification for more videos like this.
Take care, everybody.
Thanks, guys.